Welcome to this monthly training on personal protective equipment. Hazards in the workplace. Hazards exist in every workplace in many different forms: sharp edges, falling objects, flying sparks, chemicals, noise, and more. Controlling hazards in the workplace. The appropriate use of personal protective equipment, PPE, is one of many methods Aurora works to achieve our zero harm goal. What is personal protective equipment? Personal protective equipment, commonly referred to as PPE, is equipment worn to minimize exposure to serious workplace injuries and illnesses. What we'll cover? When is personal protective equipment, PPE, necessary? What kind of PPE is necessary? How to properly put it on, adjust, wear, and take it off. The limitations of the equipment. Proper care, maintenance, useful life, and disposal of the equipment. PPE Policy. Purpose: to provide a guideline for compliance with Aurora Packaging Solutions mandatory standards and for the required use and selection of personal protective equipment, PPE, in manufacturing and distribution operations. The intent is to avoid injuries through the use of PPE and help to achieve our zero harm goal. The use of PPE alone should not be relied upon to provide complete protection against hazards. Divisions must evaluate the feasibility of engineering and administrative controls before utilizing PPE. Our PPE policy provides a guideline for compliance with Aurora Packaging Solutions mandatory standards, and for the required use and selection of personal protective equipment, PPE, in manufacturing and distribution operations. Your manager/supervisor has a copy of the PPE policy, or you can find it on our intranet, right next to Aurora's app. PPE Standards. Standards. Worn as intended. Safe and compliant design and construction. Maintained in a clean and reliable fashion. Fit well. Comfortable to wear. Who must wear PPE? Team members working in production areas. Team members visiting production areas. Contractors. Outside visitors. Here's a list of the minimum PPE requirements for all team members. You must wear additional PPE as required on the JHA and/or safety data sheet. Review slide. Team members must wear bump cap, eye protection, safety vest, breakaway if worrying with machinery, steel toe shoes, hearing protection if needed, gloves if needed. Visitors must wear PPE. These are the minimum PPE requirements for all visitors to the warehouse. Bump cap, eye protection, hearing protection, safety vest. Types of PPE. Protective headwear. Common head injuries are caused by falling or flying objects, bumping your head against a fixed object. Bump caps. Bump caps do provide minimal protection against falling objects, grazes, and head strikes. Bump caps do not meet safety requirements for areas where a hard hat is required. Replace a hard hat in where there is a risk of flying or falling objects, and/or electric shock and burns. Protective headwear, hard hat types. Type 1 protects against blows to the top of the head. 2 protects against blows to the top and sides of the head. Class C, does not protect against falling objects or electrical shock. G, good impact protection, limited voltage protection. E, protect against falling objects and high voltage shock/burns. Protective headwear, maintenance and disposal. The safety provided by your bump cap will be limited if it is damaged or not used as intended. Perform regular inspection and maintenance. Check your bump cap daily for signs of dents, cracks, or penetration. Brim of shell must be intact. Clean your bump cap once a month in warm, soapy water. Do not paint your bump cap. Some types of paint and thinners may damage the shell or weaken the helmet. Protective eyewear. The main cause of job-related eye injuries is objects striking a worker's eye. Eye injuries can be avoided by wearing the proper protective equipment. Protective eyewear must comply with ANSI 787.1/2003 and have side protection. Safety goggles, added protection from liquid splash, vapor or heavy dust. Safety glasses, polycarbonate lenses provide impact resistance. Side shields provide protection for the sides of your eyes. Protective eyewear maintenance and disposal. Dirty, scratched, or cracked lenses reduce vision and seriously reduce protection. 1. Perform regular inspection and maintenance. 2. Keep lenses clean. 3. Replace pitted, scratched, broken lenses. Protective footwear. The main cause of job-related foot injuries is sharp or heavy object falling on the foot. Foot injuries can be avoided by wearing the proper protective equipment, which must include an excellent or very good rating on slip-resistant or non-slip soles. Cover the ankle, 6 boot of all coworkers working in production, warehouse, cartage or maintenance. Safety footwear. Puncture-resistant soles can protect against hazards of stepping on sharp objects. Steel, reinforced plastic, or hard rubber protect toes. Follow cleaning and maintenance procedures to ensure shoes remain comfortable and completely protect your feet. Perform periodic inspection. Cracks. Splits. Hand protection. Fingers are best protected by keeping them away from workplace hazards. Appropriate hand protection can help reduce the frequency and severity of hand injuries. Team members are required to use a cut-resistant glove when handling dies and Level 3 cutting tools. See Cutting Tool Policy. Hand protection is also required when handling pallets and pulling on plastic strapping material. Gloves. Select the right glove to protect your hands from harmful substances. Hand protection. Use authorized cutting tools. Wear eye protection and gloves when cutting and pulling strapping. Cutting strapping, gloves required. Cutting stretch wrap, no gloves required. Cutting corrugated, gloves required. Hearing protection. Hearing loss is caused by prolonged exposure to noise. Appropriate hearing protection must be worn in all designated areas. Hearing protection is available in the form of ear muffs, reusable ear plugs and disposable ear plugs. Individuals are responsible for ensuring their hearing protection is clean and in good condition prior to using. Safety vest. Safety vests use bright colors to make the wearer more visible to others. A high-visibility safety vest, or equivalent, will be worn with the front closed. Visitors are to be issued safety vests, which are to be returned to the reception at the end of their visit. Personnel working in an office environment, design, or analytical laboratory are not required to wear safety vest unless entering a production areas. Thank you for participating in this monthly training. If you have any questions, please get with your safety department or reach out to your regional safety manager. They will be glad to answer any questions you might have. Have a safe day.